Hey friends, it's been forever since I went live and here with you guys. So I wanted to come in and share with y'all first. I'm actually going to record this and put it on YouTube. So hey YouTube. But I am like so stinking excited and I wanted to come in here and share with y'all. So I shared a event earlier with you. And if you come on, let me see that you're on. Hey Caitlin! Is that Caitlin? Yes, it is. So I shared an event with y'all earlier on why Scentsy. And so the reason I wanted to do this, hey Kay, the reason I wanted to do this is because I wanted to kind of show y'all what's going on. Now, so like my VIPers, y'all are like my people. Like I just love y'all. I share with y'all things that I don't get to share with anybody else. I'm very public on my Facebook and on Log Home Mom. So I don't share a lot of private stuff on either one of those just because, I don't know, there's some things I like to keep for myself and I like to be able to have you guys things that I get to share with y'all. So, and I do, and I can't tell y'all when I say I love you, I really, really love y'all. You're amazing. You're so awesome. But one of the things I want to do, and y'all are commenting, I can't even read. Hey, Kay. Hey, Lisa. So, hey, Bonnie. So you know, Danny and I joined Scentsy 2 years ago Friday. And it has just been so much fun, you guys. Like, if I could... Y'all were with me when my niece passed away. Y'all went through all that with me and you really helped me kind of compartmentalize a lot of stuff that was going on. You know, with that and with some other things that's happened, you know, it's been kind of a rough couple of years for us. And to be able to have something to kind of distract you from that and that's something you really enjoy has been such a blessing. And I'm just sitting here going, I'm thinking about all this stuff I got to do. So I joined, like I said, joined 2 years ago today or Friday. And the reason we joined in February was because it was a double kit. So you got all the fall, winter products and all the spring, summer, all the testers, the catalogs, everything. So you got everything to start you, to end you really well and to start you really well. So we've got 10% off this month. And then we've got our new line starting in March. So it's just super exciting. Well, then Scentsy went and did this month, $49 to join, $49. So, oh my gosh, I just can't even get over it. So when I joined, never did I think that Danny and I would have went around the world. Like, to Italy, to France, to Spain. I just can't even get over it. Like mind blown. I mean, I knew people would buy Scentsy. I knew they would love it because it is I loved Scentsy before I started selling it. It's an amazing product. It's consumable. Some of y'all love it as much as I do. And like, I'll take your money all day long. Like, I'm so glad you guys get to shop. But my point in this is you guys could sell it. Like, seriously, to your friends, your family. If you wanted extra income, if you wanted to supplement income, if you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, whatever. Caitlin is on. Caitlin just joined on Friday. This girl has been so excited for 2 weeks. I mean, my phone, her and I are like BFFs on my phone. It has just been hilarious. And, you know, it's just so much fun, you guys. Like, I'm having a great time. So, Danny and I have owned our own business for going on 30 years, 1992. And that's when we started our business. Danny's been in the industry longer. But I can't like just go out and get a regular job, you know, because we have our business and I got to answer phones, I got to do paperwork, all that stuff. And then with having our business, we never had this like, especially when we were younger, you never really think about when you get older and what you can do later on. And here we are, like, no retirement, no nothing. And for the first time in my life, I'm sitting here going, we can retire. Like, this is so awesome. And my only regret is I didn't join sooner. Like, if I would have known I literally only found out about Scentsy about a year before, I actually joined. I was looking for a safer alternative to the plugins we were using, and I did not realize how toxic they were. I kind of knew candles were because we are in the restoration industry and we can see what like soot damage does just from candles. Like, you know, people keep candles in a certain spot all the time. The soot damage, well, I know that it does damage to your lungs. I know the perfumes aren't good for you. There's not this huge regulation on them. So I was really, with the grandbaby coming, I was looking for something really safe. I have the dogs. The plugins are toxic to them. I had no idea. They're low to the ground, especially my little 5-pound Chihuahua. So I was looking for this safer alternative, and that's when I found Scentsy. Well, I didn't just want to go buy it. I wanted to create a relationship with someone. Well, then, I don't even know how I became friends with her. Oh, well, I think her mom has been a customer of ours for years with our carpet cleaning, and I think I became friends with her through that. And I saw where she posted about Scentsy. And then I invited her to a vendor's event to set up here. And people didn't stop. I mean, they were at her table all night. They loved it. And then it was my first opportunity. I bought a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, I love this stuff. And little man stuck his hand in the wax, and Danielle flipped. This is before Danielle joined. She flipped, and I'm like, no, the lady said that he'd be fine. He'd be fine. You know, and sure enough, he was just peeled off. He was fine. He didn't cry. It's because it only warms to body temperature. So I'm just sitting there going, oh my gosh, this would be such a great adventure. And then Danielle, I was like, Danielle, this would be really good for you. So we kind of wanted her to get her feet in the ground a little bit there. We gave her a year to do that, to like get her, and she did. She took off like crazy. And now I wish we would have joined like before her, because then she'd be under me. But so we were like just so impressed. And then now we've got to go around the world. Like I said, Spain, Italy, France, we got to do that last June. That was incredible. I went to, we got to go to Anaheim last year. And thank goodness, like I said earlier, because, you know, my niece had passed and we were there when we found out. And just the outpouring of love was incredible. Absolutely incredible with everybody there. It was, I don't know how, if we would have, that was a God thing we were there, because I don't know how we would have gotten through it here. So, you know, and then I got to go to Kansas City. We've got these world tours. We're doing all this stuff, and it's like, it's places. We're going to go to Austin in July, and it's places I never dreamed of us doing, you know, and then we just earned for both of us, and we're vying for top 100 now. Like, I have 62,000 points out of for vying for top 100. So I'm hoping it's enough to get us there. 35,000 got us, both of us paid for. And then after 35,000, you vie for top 100. So I ended at almost 62,000, or just over 62,000. So points. And I mean, that is just like so exciting. It's Marco Island. If we're top 100, we can choose from New Zealand or Switzerland, or Scentsy will give us a large stipend and still let us go to Marco Island, which I think is probably what we're going to do, because then we'll take that stipend and do our own trip. So, you know, my point is, Danny and I wouldn't have just taken these trips. We would have loved to have taken them, but we wouldn't have just taken them. I mean, I saved for 3 years to do our 30th anniversary trip to Ireland. And I just put money aside and just saved it. And we still didn't spend a lot. But that was like our first, besides mission trip, that was our first international trip together. And I never dreamed of doing things like that. And it's just amazing to me that because of Scentsy, we're able to do things. So then, I mentioned that Scentsy's doing this $49 special. Okay, so now stay with me. So the $49 special now, it's a smaller kit. The $99 kit is the kit I would choose. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's completely worth it. But if you're like looking at money, the $49 one includes this Alabaster Warmer right here. Then it includes a bar of wax. It includes, I think, just like 1 or 2 catalogs from fall, winter. Now the $99 includes like 25 catalogs, all the brochures, everything, and then the full set of testers from fall and winter. And then the $49 includes your full set of testers for spring, summer, 25 catalogs, a bunch of other paper order forms, just a whole bunch of other paperwork and stuff. And so it's like a little over $100 value at the $49. So let's say you get the $30 warmer. That's what you get. You get this warmer, which is, y'all, we have colored light bulbs coming. So this warmer with a colored light bulb completely changes the game. So we got this warmer with the color, not colored light bulbs, but this warmer, you get a bar of wax. So that's $36, right? You can sell that or keep it, but you can sell it. So essentially you just bought a new business for $13. $13. Y'all, like, where do you buy a business for $13? That's incredible. Now, you could say the same with your bigger kit, because you get like Farrah, my Farrah, not the full-size buddy, but you get the clip of Farrah, you get washer whips, you get laundry stuff, you get wax bars, you get the etch core warmer, you get all of spring and summer, all of fall and winter, you get all the catalogs, everything. And that's $99. So, and I think it is almost, well, that one, because it's a double kit, would be over $300 value. And so that is a big, big kit. Like, seriously, that's an awesome one. Like, if I had a choice, it would be that one. But if money is, you know, an issue, for $13, essentially, you're getting your own business. Like, to me, that is just like, pew, that is incredible. Like, I just can't even get over it. So, yeah. There we are. I had to share that with y'all because I just think that is amazing. Like, we're so blessed. Scentsy is just an incredible company. Howdy, sunshine. Diane's the best sponsor. I love Caitlin. Caitlin's so amazing. Caitlin just started, so she's like doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Okay, so here's common comments I've gotten. I don't have any friends. When Danielle and I both started with direct sales 4 years ago, we had about 100 friends on Facebook. Danielle's about to cap out. I was, but when I quit the one company I was with, I like deleted like 2,000 people, which I kind of wish I wouldn't have now, because that would have been more people probably would join Scentsy. But I've got a couple thousand friends now. That's why I love y'all, because like, to me, y'all are such a great group. Like, you are so supportive of me, and it's just amazing. I love you guys. Like, I just love y'all. I love everybody, but I love y'all. Y'all just, you interact with me. I love you. You love me, all that good stuff. So it's awesome. But so we didn't have hardly any friends. You make friends as you go along, you know. If you're younger and you got your mama helping you, that's like what I did with Danielle. I mean, I gave Danielle all my friends. I helped Log Home Mama advertise for all that stuff. So that's really not an excuse. People will say, I don't have time. Yeah, you do. You have some, I mean, I go on no sleep, you guys. Like, there's times I am like team no sleep. But you better believe that I'm like working my business because I love it. Like, it's not really even like work because I love it so much. It's so much fun. And then I hear, what are some of the other common things I hear? Time, no friends, I don't know nobody, I can't sell. Are you kidding me, y'all? Like, you go to dinner and you love dinner, you put it on Facebook, everybody loves your pictures, you spent $49 on dinner, and all you got is a full belly. I mean, we've $49 to go see a movie for two. There's so many things that we spend $49 on, and it's like, ugh. So that's really not an excuse, like, because you can sell. Everybody on Facebook is selling. Whether you're selling the pizza you just ordered, or you are selling your children, you know, how cute they are, your grandbabies, your pets. I mean, you are selling stuff just by attraction marketing. Your people are your friends. What's the other common thing I get? What are y'all's like? Do y'all have something that you are like, yeah, well, there's that. Let me tell you too, like, you know, friends, some of our ladies, their biggest reason for joining Scentsy is so they can have friends. Like, it is just so amazing because we have some amazing, amazing ladies. I belong, like I said, I belong to another direct. If y'all have been with me any length of time, you know I used to belong to another direct sales company, and I'm still active with them, y'all. I use all their products on my face and everything. I'm still active because I have customers that buy. I don't even advertise, but they still buy, and then I buy too. But Danielle and I went to a convention with them, and then we went to meetings, and I've never met some of the most cattiest women in my life. Like it was really sad. There was the convention we went to, Danielle and I were both in tears. It was, especially me, I was in tears because I really hate it when people are ugly, and I take it really personal. And it's just so sad. And now here we are with Scentsy, and it's like, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to be prettier than you. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm not trying to, you know, any of that. I'm not no better than nobody. But a lot of people, I guess, think they are. And I've not experienced that at all. It is just amazing. I can't even get over how sweet everybody is. Y'all, when you can go on a cruise ship and get invited to eat at a dinner table with the owners of a multi-million-dollar company, and them treat you like you're their best friend and you've known them forever, is amazing. And that's exactly what happened to us on the cruise ship. Like, Heidi and Orville are incredible. They are just such sweet people. And then we have, like I said, we have just met the most amazing people. It was so cool going to convention this year because everybody knew Danny was coming with me. And you know, we're like a Scentsy team. That's another reason of picking Scentsy, was that we could be a team. So we're on the plane. I get messages from Danielle. I was able to get text messaging on the plane, and she's like, "Will y'all get here already?" And I'm like, "We're coming. Why? What's going on?" And she's like, "Everybody wants to know where Log Home Mom and Dad is." So when we get there, everybody knows us, and we're like, we don't know everybody. So we had to stop, and, you know, and then people are wanting pictures. We had people buying us dinner, you know, brought us gifts. It was just like so endearing. I couldn't even get over how sweet it was. I've just never, it's just the sweetest thing ever. And so it was just so cool. But so there we go. So that's kind of what's, you know, going on in my heart. Like I told y'all earlier, you know, I'll take your money all day long. Like, I love having you as a customer. I think it's amazing, but I would love to see y'all succeed in this too. I just have the most genuine, fun time with Scentsy. And, you know, Danny, he enjoys it so much. And it's just, now we've gotten a lot of husband and wife teams on our team. We've got World Tour coming up. So if y'all were to join, you could get in on World Tour. They're all over the United States and Canada right now. Actually, they're all over the regions. So they're even in the UK and everything. So we've got that, which is a big one-day training, which is incredible. And you can register on site. So that is absolutely fun. So even if you're a hobbyist, you know, like you just want to buy products for you and maybe your friends and things like that, that's great. If you are like part-time, maybe you just want to maybe pay a car payment, maybe pay your electric bill, maybe just so you have date night money. Or maybe like me, for the longest time, I would just stash mine. That's how we did Ireland. I didn't even touch it. I stashed my money away. And I'd never even looked at it. It just stayed on my little card thing. And, or if you're like looking at doing it full time, I mean, it's just incredible. I have the best time. I really do. I just absolutely love it. I love the people. I love the product. Y'all know how great the products are. Like, I love it. So I know somebody's saying something. Let me see. Hey, Cindy. So Scentsy is not organic. There's a lot to go through. And because we're a global company, it is hard to meet all of the standards for all the markets, but we are non-toxic. So your pets can eat it, your children can eat it. And so that is what I think I love the most. Although, especially our children's products go through all the guidelines to be able to be a certified children's product. And then the waxes are all non-toxic, food grade edible. And then our warmers, what sets us apart so that's what sets us apart on the waxes. When you get them, you'll notice that they're softer, except in the winter, they do harden up because it's colder out. But our waxes are a little bit softer. So like, here's one. Denise, if you're watching, I'm pulling out your wax. So our waxes are a little bit softer. In the winter, they're oh, this smells good. What is this? By the Sea. So they're a little bit softer. So if you feel a wax from like Walmart or I don't know who else sells them, Bath and Body Works, stuff like that, they're a lot harder. And our waxes are very soft. They're paraffin, and that's what makes them non-toxic. And then the ingredients that go in them, of course. And then we have warm. So what sets us apart is the waxes being non-toxic, food grade, edible, and then the warmers never get warmer than body temperature. So if your kids or your animal were to knock it over, if they put their hand inside, I even have one girlfriend, she'll probably be on later, and her grandbabies loves to play in the wax. They dip their fingers in, then they peel the wax off and everything. So, I mean, literally sometimes you smell something and it's like, oh, this is so good, I could eat it. Like, it just smells so good, and you could eat it. So there's that. Oh, and our oils, so that's a diffuser. Can you see my diffusers? All right, hang on. Okay, there's one diffuser. There's another diffuser. So our diffusers, our oils are 100% either natural or essential. It depends upon how the blend is. So they're amazing. I love them too. We run our diffusers all the time, especially Log Home Dad likes it in the bedroom. We have one that's his favorite. That's Rest. He's sitting over here now. It's called Rest, and he loves that one. Calm. You're right. Calm, not Rest. So he loves that one. And I've been running because my allergies are killing me right now. So I had Clear in both of these yesterday because I was in here working. And then in the bedroom, I've been putting Clear in to kind of open me up a little bit. So that's what sets us apart, Scentsy apart from anybody else, is our waxes and warmers and being safe, non-toxic. I just love that part. And that was important. That's why we chose Scentsy in the first place, just to use, because we were looking for something. At the beginning of the video, I talked about that. We were looking for something safe for our grandbabies. And our little tiny Lucy, give me Lucy. She's so little, you guys. Let me show you my Lucy. So I wanted to find something. Love the oils. Amy has a diffuser. Look it. So I wanted to find something tiny or good for my tiny little Lucy. Stop it. Because she's at the ground. So I had to find something for her. And then we have the grandbabies. So that's like so important to me. And I can't tell you the number of times, because we had candles going all the time. And we even had a little girl knock over a candle one time. And everything went everywhere, but we've had candles like the glass explode. Of course, the soot. I even had one at Christmas time. I was cleaning out underneath in our bathroom in our cabinet, and there was a candle that I used to love, and I was like, oh, there's a lot left in that. Let me. And as soon as I lit it, I regretted it. The soot and smoke. I was like, so I immediately put it out, and it went straight in the garbage. I was like, oh, that's not even happening. Nope. Don't even have to deal with that with Scentsy. So, and then we have a full line of laundry. We have body products. Our kids line is huge. Our diffusers are amazing. So, they're giving us something for everyone. We have men's products. Now we partnered with Disney. So Disney is like a huge hairy deal. We've got even more Disney coming out March 1st. And then there's tales of maybe other stuff going on. So we're waiting to hear about that. And it's just amazing. I just have the best time. Let me see what I got here. Love my oils. So these are, oh my gosh, healthier than candles. Absolutely. It is just amazing. Cause so I met Cindy, Danny had to do some work at her house, some restoration work. And we've known for years how bad candles are for you because anything that you're releasing that amount of soot in your home is bad. And we've actually been in clients' houses where they all the time, let's say they have a candle that's on a console. And behind the console is just the walls are sooty and black. And you're breathing that in, right? Plus there's no regulations, so we don't know what is in them and what we are breathing in. And that's one of the things too I love about Scentsy is a paraffin wax. So it's not like, if you notice on a candle, how the candle goes down. So it evaporates, right? Like that wax in there evaporates. That doesn't happen with Scentsy. The smells evaporate. The wax remains. So think about that for just a second. When you do a regular candle, you keep burning that candle until all the wax is gone, right? But that isn't how ours work. So the smell it emits the smell, the paraffin's left behind. So you're breathing in all that wax too when you do a candle. So, I mean, just, yeah. So that was our big thing is, like I said, my little girl here, but then we had our grandbaby coming and we just needed to do something. I don't know. We just felt the need, like, you know, our own kids, we let them go play in the road, but when it comes to our grandbabies, it's like, yeah, no. So, you know, we didn't know back then that things were dangerous. I had no clue, none. I didn't even know until a vet had mentioned about the plugins. And then it really started making me think, well, if they're dangerous to dogs, and I know they're lower to the ground or whatever, but they've got to be dangerous to us. So I literally started to do some research on it, and I was amazed at how toxic what we were breathing in is, you know, and it's really not regulated at all. And I was just like, oh my goodness. So now our laundry smells so good. Oh my gosh. If I like, that's probably my biggest addiction is our laundry. Above waxes is probably my laundry. It smells so good, you guys. Like, I love it. And that's another thing is, I mean, that's just a whole nother avenue of stuff. You know, we've got cleaning products, we got laundry, and y'all that do my cabin crates, you get to experience a lot of that you wouldn't normally experience, you wouldn't think about when you're ordering. Because I bet you probably 75% of my sales are waxes and warmers because everybody absolutely loves it. I don't think people think, oh, let me get some laundry, let me get some cleaning products. You know, they're not thinking about those things. So I'm getting things in your hands that you don't always think about. So, and by the way, y'all are gonna love this month's cabin crates. All right, so we got any more questions? Let me see. Laundry products are awesome. I know Amy loves them. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm tickled. And I just, for anybody that says I can't do this, y'all, like, you can do this. It is just, I didn't start out, you know, like, even when I did the other company, I did it to help my daughter. It was really hard on me. You know, you selling makeup, you got to take selfies, you got to, you know, go live, you feel pressure to do all this stuff. And it's like, that was not comfortable for me. It was really super hard. So I did not start out at, you don't have to go live. You don't have to take pictures of yourself. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You know, I mean, it's just, that's what I love too. I do it because you guys like to see stuff. But you know, and it's taken me a while to get, if you look at when I first started Scentsy, so let me tell you a little secret. So when I started Scentsy 2 years ago, I had surgery right before then. And I knew I was timing it where I had to be down for 2 weeks, and I was going to have to be in a recliner. It was my back, and I literally, I dropped the iPad on my face a million times. So I timed it where I could work my business and get a whole bunch of stuff done. But y'all never knew, and you didn't see my face. So I started doing videos. I think I started being able to really get around pretty good about a month, 6 weeks. And I started doing videos, and you can tell in my videos, I'm having to wear a brace. I'm moving really slow, but I still did them. And I felt like I needed to show you guys some things, but I could have taken pictures. I mean, I could have taken pictures. I don't have to be in them. So when I did my kit, because I had surgery, my kit came and I did a live video. I didn't show my face one time. My phone was flipped around to my products the entire time. So I didn't show my face at all. And so no one really knew that I was kind of out of commission and everything. So that was kind of cool too. Let me think. And then, you know, like I come out of gate running too. Everybody knew I was selling. Everybody was ready, and they all knew, like, that month before I let everybody know I was going to start selling. So like everybody was excited, and we just kind of went out of the gate with it. But it's just amazing. Like I said, so if you just want to be a hobbyist, if you just want to sell it for you and maybe some of your friends, if you want to be part-time and like cover date night or a bill or two, that's great. Or if maybe you want to go on and do full-time, it has enabled my daughter to be a stay-at-home mom. That child is just incredible. I say child, she's 30, a grown child. And she's absolutely incredible at what she does. And she is now a stay-at-home mom. She was working 3 jobs before she had Danny, up until she had him. Literally up until she had him, she was working 3 jobs. And she didn't make nowhere near what she makes now. I mean, she was just busting her butt for someone else. And, you know, so unhappy, you know, she wasn't treated well at work, like most of us aren't. And it was just really depressing. She was so sad. When she had to go back to work, this is before she started doing direct sales, she didn't enjoy Danny when he was a baby because she was so upset at having to go back to work. And she went back to work for 2 weeks. She gave her 2-week notice, and then she dove in. And she hasn't looked back. And now she's got a team of 249, I think. And she's doing great. And she's been doing it since 3 years. So it's just amazing. But it's just fun, y'all. So I just love it. That's kind of what I wanted to tell you. I want to tell you I love y'all, but I love this. You know, I have a great time. I hope y'all can see that in everything I do. I completely believe in the products. I would never ever represent something that I didn't believe in completely. And, you know, so that's what's fun too, is the products and the company. I just see such a valuable, it's not like a lot of, there's companies, y'all, that people have to put in, like, I'm talking direct sales companies, that you have to put in $9,000 to get started. I mean, come on now. That's just ridiculous. And to be able to start your own business for $49 or $99, and like I said, if you sell the 2 things that come in the $49 kit, you're really starting your own business for $13. So it's incredible. So there we go. If y'all have any questions, look in my group. I'll put it in the comments to the link to the event I'm going to do. I'm going to list some things in there, kind of what I talked to you guys about on why you should join Scentsy, why you should have your own business with Scentsy, however you want to say it. You know, I would love to have y'all. Like, we just have a great time. Whether it's our live videos like this in our team, our Zoom meetings, our team pages, events we do, it's just so much fun. And just the fellowship with the other ladies and men, because we have a lot of men in our teams particularly, but I think because we draw like, husband and wife teams, because they realize that, hey, this is something we can do together. So yeah, there we go. All right. Does anybody else have any questions before I let you go? Because I think my husband and I are going to go with Sam's Club. I'm going to get me, I think I'm going to get some sushi. We don't do Super Bowl, so I think I'm going to get some sushi, and then we're going to come home and watch some TV. Or there's a couple of little shows we like, so we might watch that. But if y'all have any questions, though, just send me a message. I'd be happy to answer them. All right. Well, y'all have a super, super Sunday evening. And if you need anything at all, just let me know. All right. Love you guys. Bye, y'all. Say bye, Lucy. Say bye.